Today, I want to talk to you about truth. First, we'll listen to Dr. Seuss. I want to share with you what took me a long time to distinguish. That is truth from a lie. Let me share with you what I learned: how, what, when, and why. For you see, to make life-giving choices, you must distinguish voices. Let's imagine a stage play, the kind with a hero and a villain, and you get to choose which one will do the winning. We have a whole cast of characters. Go ahead, imagine them if you will. The hero and his friends have a certain sound, words of encouragement, hope, and joy. With these kinds of words, they reply, words that build up and edify. Well, the villain and his gang don't speak as they should, for they are part of the hood. You can spot them by their tone, by the D they've come to be known. Words that devalue, deject, degrade. Dear one, you've got to keep your cast of characters straight, because the villain and his gang are out to destroy. And they're particularly sly when your own thoughts they employ. Oh, they're sneaky and dreadful, hoping you won't suspect when they give you a headful. And they will get by with their awful tricks if on God's truth your thoughts you don't fix. You're to this, you're to that, the D troops nastily say. But with God's truth, you can run them away. Wait a minute, I won't fall for your trap, because I know God's word. God's truth is where it's at. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. That'll put the villain in the shade. God knew me in my mother's womb. Let us make her in our image and likeness. I can look at my family tree and see the Trinity. If I am God's idea, and I am, scram with discouraging talk. It's way too late. With his blood, I have been bought. God is my security. I'm going to say that again because I want you to hear it. God is my security, because I have come to see that he and he alone defines my identity. He is my reality. From his word, I learned who I am. It's the truth. I don't have to defend. The more I know the hero, the more easily I recognize the villain. Sometimes discouraging thoughts come my way, but I don't have to invite them in to stay. I won't entertain them. Come on in, let's play. No. By knowing God's truth, I can send them away. Even within ourselves, we're great conversationalists, aren't we? Those unuttered words carry a lot of power. So please, dear one, be sure you are telling yourself the truth. Truth. So much of what we talked about is making choices, but essential to that when it comes to our inward parts is that we must learn to distinguish voices. Perhaps we'll call them thoughts in our head, but let's face it, thoughts have voices. Now, I'm not talking about hearing voices, but thoughts are voices in our head. They carry a power. Don't think about it much, do we? Just mindful of this, mindful of that, and most of which we certainly don't talk about out loud. But today, let's talk about it. Where you start, after all, your garden has been growing, and there are some very tall weeds that we want to stop sowing. Yes, the enemy of your soul has been a bit out of control, and you didn't suspect it was him. And the things he said, after all, those are familiar thoughts in your head. Did you even think to challenge them? All right, board games frequently say, start here. Okay, but let's do it God's way. Here's a clue. Do you choose your thoughts, or do they choose you? Look at God's desire. Behold, he desires truth in my inward parts, and in the hidden part, thou shalt make me know wisdom. Here's another clue in the board game for you. Have you ever thought to ask yourself questions like these? Is that God's thought? And would he really be pleased? Does God want me hurting like that? What got me here? Who told me that? And is it his fact? Jesus said, I am the truth. So does he talk to you like that? Cast down every imagination and every high thing that exalts itself above the knowledge of God, and bring into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. Know this verse. It will serve you well. And did you notice the noun implied? You cast down. Let's open this verse and be sure we can see just how it applies to you and to me. First, who did you learn thinks in this manner, speaking lofty thoughts, exalting himself? Right. It was Lucifer, desiring to rule in God's place. Excuse me. Don't you think he wants to do the same in you? He's the father of lies, author and ruler of the D gang, projecting himself in your thoughts in disguise. In the beginning, in God's garden of delight, God designed man to bear his image and likeness, but Satan makes every effort to sow tares in your garden. Thou shalt know the truth, and the truth you know, not heard about, once read about, but the truth you know will set you free. Now in our board game, we arrived at the place where we must renew our minds, accept the fact, and deeply know Jesus' life lives inside you. The truth, his truth, is about you. We've had a little talk, and I've given you some strategies and tools, some questions to ask yourself. Now it's time for you to choose. Who will you listen to? Who will you believe? The one who loves you, or the one aiming to deceive? Did you notice, tucked in those questions, the words, will you? Did you catch its resonance? There's that will again, the master control, where all the power of choosing is resident when our facts are based on truth. This life lesson will keep your heart firmly in place.